Here, your man electrical system is online to give you a tip on electrical system to stop all your worries, to hint you, to advise you to take away the worries, the hazard electricity can cause in your home, in your company or commercial outlet. Yes, those things that you ignore that have been causing a lot of problem, or it has even caused problem to somebody you know. So that's why I'm coming online to just give you a tip on electric fires. Electric fires. Yes, it is very common that electric fire don't give notice, but there is a way we can prevent it. There's a way we can curb it. So the common causes of electric fire. One of the major points that I will build on the course of this video is short circuit fault. What is short circuit fault? Short circuit fault are faults whereby we have two wires, maybe the live or the in a layman term, a live or a neutral, coming in contact together. Yes, coming in contact together, creating an overloading current in between. When this overload current is increased, definitely all the equipment or all the apparatus or appliances within this current we thereby also receive the heat from this fault. And when this happens, the heat will start to increase. The heat will start to increase. And it will get to a point that the heat will get to a point of ignition, whereby that type of heat can light up something, can bring in fire. Yes, with the help of the oxygen and the heat itself. So this is one of the major faults. And what can bring this overcurrent, the short circuit overcurrent fault into a system? Example number one is when you have a faulty socket that you refuse to replace, when the live and the neutral are coming in contact, or the earth cable is coming in contact with the live cable, on when you are not having a good RCD or MCB to take the high current to the ground, definitely there's going to be an increase of heat at that particular socket. There's going to be an increase of heat at that particular socket. Thereby, anything around that socket, we receive the heat. The heat around the socket will increase. Don't forget, the socket is not only the copper or only the metal around it. We still have other PVC material, that they are combustible material that can easily assist in the process of forming the fire. So when you have a faulty socket, it's advisable for you to quickly change it, and also make sure your socket are grounded. They are taken to the heart. If a good heart system is in your socket where there is such fault, definitely the current is going to increase, and it's going to take it back into the ground, and the RCD or the MCB will trip off, so there won't be any problem. Also, your light fixtures, your accessories, where you put your bulb. Most of the accessories we use today, they are rated. We have some 10 watts, 20 watts, 50 watts, 100 watts. When you have an accessory that is 10 watts or 20 watts, for example, and you are putting a bulb of 200 watts, definitely this is going to heat up, it's going to melt up. And if it's melting up under another something like a material, a combustible material like paper in your office, or something, clothes, definitely it's going to increase. It's going to cook up the fire. So definitely there's going to be a problem. So this is another thing. So you must guide your fixtures, your electrical fixtures you use in your house. Another point that normally causes electric fire is the use of extension. Yes, extension. That is when you are planning your building, your project. Make sure you have a good consultant on ground, whereby they determine the number of sockets you're going to use, the number of outlets you're going to use. Many people, they don't determine that. Maybe in a room that you are supposed to have 4 sockets, they are putting only 1 socket. Then after the completion, and you need to plug in something, you are having only 1 socket. Then you're going to use an extension. And the extension is rated maybe 30 amps. And when this happens, there's going to be an overload on this particular socket, thereby causing electric fire. So it's very important to just design an electrical system on your own. You make sure an expert help you to do this. It's very important. And also, this portable heaters in my place, we call it boiling ring. You can just dip it on water without a thermostat, without a control. You know, when I was in the college that time, it has happened to my teacher. It burnt out a complete 4 flats. It was one that plugged the boiling ring, so-called. Before you know it, all the certificates, everything get burnt out. So there's a serious inferno at this particular time, talking about around 1993, if I can remember that. So I'm advising all those things are not something you should really use. Using a heater without a thermostat, it can really cause a lot of problem. Another point I want to let you know is maintenance of old building, old wiring. When you have old wiring without maintenance, then really there can be a problem somewhere. So all your old wiring should be checked. Some wired, they lose insulation. Thereby there can be a short circuit. As I've said earlier on, when you have a short circuit in your system, then there's going to be an increase of current in that point. So when there's increase of current, it's going to be heat. And when heat is generated, what happens? Everything around that surrounding will get up, we pick from the heat. So you must check your old building, you must check all your old wiring. It is very important. And also all the safety code must be put into consideration. Yeah, we have a standard, we have a BS standard. So all the codes that involve safety, it must be put into consideration. These are very important, you know. Plus, poor maintenance. When you have a poor maintenance, when you have a good maintenance, you will know that this socket is not good. This my outlet is not good. I need to do a change. But when you have them and you refuse to maintain, then really they will cause havoc. They will cause wahala, like they say in my place. So I don't want wahala for you. That's why I'm doing this video. So if this video is getting to you, you need to look into what I've said, check it, and also make sure you can even share it. Yeah, it is free. Share it. Let the people, let your friends see it, so that you can improve the system. I'm an authority in this line. I cannot just fold my hands and I see people suffering, or what we can just control on our own. So I need to stop this video at this point. My next video is going to be in my workshop, that I will be showing you some practical tips on how to trace some faults. Yes, and some faults you can even trace as a novice on your own. There are some things you can even check on your own as a novice that can really help you. Yes, they can really safeguard you. So I will be preparing to be in the workshop in my next video. So I hope you get all my points, and I want you to follow them religiously. And I wish all of us safe. Thank you for watching.